Hey, you guys again. You're not the only one playing with fire. You know what? Get stunned. It's not a legit, like, oh, I can't do anything stun. It's just a major slow in this game. Which is still handy because if you slow down ridiculously. That wasn't very handy. Eat blue fire! How much does that do? Not a lot, in all honesty. Oh, hello. Ow! I shouldn't be up there. I don't even know what's happening right now. I'm getting very confused all of a sudden. Well, these guys like to stay in the fire, at least. They are pretty slow, so that gives me a benefit. Right. That was all that was in this room. Was there no little hidden broken wall? No? Really? No wall to break? Screw you, Dano brothers. I apologize if I'm getting the name wrong. It's not a name I would frequently say. Oh boy, explosive enemies! Let's hope they all end up. Ah, no, they're not all ranged. This is going to be an awkward room if there ends up being a lot of melee-based enemies. But if they're mostly ranged, then this is no problem at all. All they're doing is blowing up when they die. Which isn't that bad when you have the advantage of, you know, being able to stay at distance. There you go, just grabbing these. Oh, I missed a experience crystal. Hey, triple whammy! Oh, my mana reserves are getting low. I should probably use the wand more often. I mean, it is the intention of the wand. It's supposed to help you conserve your mana reserves. At the same time, it does no damage unless you're that specific character, which I can't remember the name of, but he specializes in wands. He has like a crap ton of energy and a really powerful wand. Oh. Well, hello. I won't mind a free level up. Why is the title? Potatoes are the common foods in the Ziggurat. Okay. Ah, here we go. Haste or surprise? Well, last time you really annoyed me, but I'm going to give you another chance. I took a chance, and I don't mind it. Damage reduction is always handy, especially since my other choice of a perk for damage reduction would reduce my damage at the same time. Oh, it's a mystery room. I thought I just hadn't gotten in deep enough. This is a 50-50 chance. Is it good? Is it bad? It's a bad one. Yep, it's a chance of getting either a good reward, which gives you something like a free perk or a free weapon, or if it's bad, you get something small, but you know you can still use it, like let's say mana or experience. But you have to fight in order to get out. And we got some new enemies here. These skeletal shield knights. They're not that dangerous in all honesty, because all you have to do to get them to attack and leave themselves open is to get close, and you can easily dodge their attack by jumping. One simple jump is all it takes, and in the end, this room was a positive, because I got a level up out of it. Now what do we get out of this level up? We can get Druid or Haste. I'd rather go for Druid. I already have a level of Haste, so I will at least go a decent speed. I still haven't met a wall that looked like it could break. Alas. We have potentially 2 rooms left. Ew, I don't want to jump in lava. Oh god, I hate it when they're... Oh no, Really? You guys? I hate them. Mostly for the little bastards they spawn when they die. Because those little guys will just chase you to the ends of the earth and go, hey, I heard you like explosions. The little kids... The big guys are Michael Bay, aren't they? And these are the hell spawns. Ugh, as long as they don't make more Transformers movies. Knowing the look of us, they could. And they would get away with it. No secrets, as far as I can tell. Although we get a prayer room. What choices do we have? We can offer our health, and blue mana. Oh, that's a lot of blue mana. I'm willing to take the risk. Reduce spell mana usage. Okay, that was a risk worth taking. So now these cost less. 46 health. That leaves me over 100. I am willing to take the risk. Infinite mana into all hits. Not the best reward, but it's a nice touch. And what do you give me? Hey! Aren't you nice? I thank you. All my mana is back, so I am full, and I have infinite mana until I am struck. Which could very well be here. Oh, Christ. I expect to take damage! Which I'm surprised I haven't yet. Oh yeah, these mushrooms are toxic, by the way. You get too close and they start spewing a cloud of poison. Let's just stun them. Ah, one of them's a damage one. Wow! Oh god, I'm still being chased by projectiles. I'm still on the infinite mana. It's every time I get the infinite mana buff, I am expecting to get hit. It's like a curse. Like, oh, I got this really cool buff. I'm gonna lose it in the next room, most likely. Oh well, we got one more room to go for, and this place is giving me lag. For some strange, absurd reason. I mean, it usually never lags on me. It usually stays at 60. It must be Fraps, because that is my recording software, and the extra strain from Fraps is most likely the cause of the lag. Okay, let's actually avoid using our AoE for a little bit on the small enemies. Ah, floating armor. And I took a hit. The floating armor is like the suit of armors we've come across before, except they don't shoot where they think you're going to go, they shoot directly where you're at, and they leave a little AoE of fire, similar to our alchemy weapon. Which is always nasty, because that's where their main damage comes from. Ah, where are the rest of these bastards? A little kobold can go home. Two of those buggers from afar. Now, let's change weapons. Oh, great. One of them's a tank base one. It's got the green aura, which is never good because that means it's going to take forever to... Never mind! I was going to say it was going to take forever to kill him. Hey! I'll look at you later. First things first. I gotta kill me some kobolds. And more floating suit! Eat rings! This is actually a really nice spell. It's powerful, somewhat accurate, and it doesn't give a crap about what gets in its right way. Let's see, Wrecking Ball, Life Awareness. That's level 2, which I'm comfortable keeping that way. So extra health, which leaves us at 210! Ah. Give me your secret. Berserker. Ah, this is a nice perk. You hit harder when your health is below 25%, so it's like a last desperation move. Yeah, their first game. That's always nice to see. Like, our first game was simple. Let's just break some of these books down for some health. I don't care about these. They just look like musty old tombs. Tomes. My apologies, I said the wrong word. Yes, which happens a lot for me. mean, some words just sound fitting, and then they end up not being the right word, and then you feel embarrassed and just want to go in a corner. But alas, it never happens that often, and why am my frames are dropping again. There we go. It might be the sprinting that's causing it a little. Let's see, the boss is right down below me, so onwards to the boss. It's the third boss, and we only have a few floors left. And if I remember, this place is... Oh, it's you! I am not a fan of you. I missed. Yeah, he's a giant suit of armor. Hey, you know, wait, why did I just use my... I just used my stun amulet when it's specifically not for bosses, and Jesus, this guy hurts! He's like the walking suit of armor, but he fires multiple times. The best way to handle him, in my opinion, is just say, screw it, I'm going balls deep. I think I've got all the health back. It was the portal! That is the third level of the Ziggurat cleared. And we move on to the fourth. And, wow, we have killed that many storm beasts. That is actually quite a fair amount of storm beasts. Ah, the Cursed Cathedral. And a new staff. This is the... Ah, it's the Undead Scepter! I get this one a lot. It is a shotgun kind of weapon, is the best way to put it. Fires in a cone, and its alt fire is a much larger cone. The thing is... What's special about it is that it can stun. Medium chance of stunning enemies. But here's the thing, we have the Wraith Rings to do that already. The only benefit of the Undead Scepter is that it's a cheap weapon, but we already have the Scarab Beetle, which isn't that expensive to use. It's just a bit inaccurate. So I'd rather keep the Scarab Beetle. I might go back for it just to kind of show it off a little bit, but at most my mind is more set in what do I find the most useful to start off with. Because I want to reach the end of the Ziggurat, so I want to make sure I have weapons that are most suited to getting me to the end. And nope, I've got to remember, getting too close to the walking suits of armor makes them do a AoE around them, which is pretty much like a guaranteed hit. I hate you! Bloody little hell spawns! There's a Banshee as well. You got frozen. Right, you know, bring out the fire. Oh god, get away from me! I did not mean to set myself on fire, I was just in a panic. I got the fire died. Right, we need the Wraith. The power of the Wraith will keep me strong. Also, mana. Get away! I don't like those little hell spawns. They're tiny, they run at you, they're like the kamikazes. And kamikazes are always annoying. Fortunately, their little explosion when they die is not that dangerous. Hey, it's another suit of armor! Aw, you trying to attack me. That's cute. Really? You're gonna send a magic missile out after the room's completed? That's why I don't like the magic missile. It's RNG for a phrasing spell. Not the situation I want to rely on. Oh, one of these rooms. I always like these rooms. Because look where the enemies spawn. All the way down there. And we get the height advantage from the start. Sadly, it's usually full of little armor dudes, and that's always annoying because I hate it when they destroy those pillars because it takes away another route where you can easily just hop over. Christ, my spell mana's running out. I would use the fire bombs, but against flying enemies it doesn't seem that effective because, you know, they're not really touching the fire. Let me try. Yeah, see? Fire bombs are useless against these things, and that seems to be the only thing spawning in this room. Dude, wow, these guys are trying to block me. They're getting smarter. How dare you try and get smarter? Right, let's do that, just so we can get some extra time. Which is a really handy ability of that amulet. It actually doesn't take that much to charge it either. If I believe it's 10% right now, so I believe I'll kill one more guy. Wow, yeah, no, it jumps a lot further than I thought. Ah, level up. Haste or... yeah, you know what, you did me a favor last time. A level 2 druid spell. Okay, let's just quickly take him out. Shouldn't be that difficult, we have our wand, and the wand isn't that weak. Once it gets some mana, which fortunately it gains a little every level, just like our other abilities. So we get like 5 of each mana type and plus 2 on our wand for this class. Oh god, I hate the big rooms because of my frame rate. Which seems to directly affect the fire rate. Well, at least that's what it looks like. Okay. Burn. Oh Christ. Is this all that's being spawned? Because, damn it, I really should have taken the Undead Scepter. It probably would have been a better choice than the Scarab Staff. I'm starting to think of going back for it. Plus, this experience I'm getting isn't that useful anymore, because these enemies I'm fighting don't give that much in terms of experience when they drop. Especially when they're all up in my face. Oh, sweet Jesus, how many? This is like a party and everybody who I didn't want is invited. Okay, calm down. I can stun them, and that leaves me in an easy position if I had wand energy. Sadly, oh Christ! I'm getting cornered. Back away, back away, back away. I need to get out of this situation. Otherwise, I am a really, really dead man. Quickly take out what I can with this. Okay, calm down. You bloody oafs. I am losing so much health. Oh, speaking of health. And mana! Haha! I hope I actually get a different alchemy weapon. I hope I get a different alchemy-based weapon in reality, because the firebombs, while the idea of it is that it's going to be handy against large enemies, you know, stuff like the suit of armor, and the skeletal knights that carry shields around. In the end, it requires them really just standing still, which is always a problem when you're moving around a lot in order to avoid taking damage. You don't want to take too much unnecessary damage, even if you have a fair bit of health. Let me check the map. Wow, we have a lot of ways to go. It gets really maze-like as it goes on. Not great, an obelisk room. Well, at least these bombs will be good for something, I guess. Or not. This thing is good against big and slow enemies. Sure game. Yeah, I really actually think I'm gonna have to hope for a new alchemy weapon. And if I don't, I can stick with it, I guess. Okay, well, how much health does this thing have? It's a 50%? Yep. Alright, let's deal with the little bastards that are flying around, because they are annoying. Ah! Slime! Slime is always angry, especially when it's a big evil green slime. They split into little slimes, which are even more annoying because they're tiny. Fortunately, these slimes can't aim. Look at this! This spell is way more effective. Only downside is I'm taking hits. Oh well, we killed all the enemies. And a level up. Let's quickly use it. Really? No, I want health. Now, as for you guys, you can shoot at me all you want, but unless you can get a direct hit on me, you're not gonna do much. Unless you have big AoE like you do. Let's just stun them for safety's sake, so It takes a while for the attacks to come out, which is always very handy. Okay, let's switch to the Scarab Staff. There! That wasn't so bad. Who am I kidding? That was annoying. Okay. No secret doors or anything? I don't see one. Ah, my apologies, I needed a drink. Don't want a dry throat. Looks like there are no secrets in this room. So it's just a room full of experience. Not the worst scenario, but it isn't really the most profitable scenario. Let's hope. Ah! Books! Destroy! Hey, a lore room. I could do it with a free level up. Help! Carrot rain. Oh yeah, the carrots are mandrakes. Let's see, life awareness or druid. No, that's actually the last level of life awareness, if I'm correct. Like, ones you can get repeatedly can go up to 5. I'd rather get the last level. There you go, 265 health points, which is actually quite a lot when you get, and can last a very long time if you manage to get a couple of damage reduction perks on you. Which I believe I have one on me. Yep, level 1 thick skin. Not the best damage reduction, but compared to other situations where you wouldn't have it, it's a lot better. Hey, a prayer room! Really? You had to be blue mana. Sacrifice 66 health. Okay. Divine Indifference. Staff requires less mana to use, but other roads do. Not the best one I would hope for. And then I get reduced staff mana usage. I don't mind that idea because, you know, it means I can use the staff more often, but really? This isn't the best staff in the world. Okay. Oh god, explosive enemies and there are carrots. Right, I gotta keep my distance. The one downside is, these things bounce, so I could get unlucky with one of the hits. Get away from me! You damn dirty carrots! Eat my staff! Yeah. That's annoying. Okay. Carrot off. Wait, that makes no sense. Right, let's just finish these guys off. One of them's a damaged one, so I better be careful. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Sadly, this looks like just another room that was just there for enemies. Doesn't look like there are any cracked walls, and I didn't get enough blue mana because I had to use my blue mana in order to easily beat the room. Ah well. It's not the end of the world. Especially when we get the portal key. Now what else is left? We have rooms to the right, and that's the only way we can go. Which isn't the worst scenario. I would have liked a little more directional choice, but it works out in the end. I still wish I found a secret.